You can't.
All right.
Global warming.
That's why you
put it on the roof.
Okay. So the Lewis family has the following incomes. Brian makes $25,350 per year after taxes. So we're kind of taking taxes out of this. And then Mary makes $14,700 per year. We want to figure out how much they make per year, their monthly after-tax income. So don't have to worry about taxes at all.
Okay,
we're going to figure out how much they make here per month. So we're going to put those two numbers together and divide by what? 12. Because this is per year. And this is going to help us determine our monthly budget. That looks like an R. Like, how much do we have to spend per month?
a lot.
Double it.
Alright.
Double triple it.
Now, again, this is their money after taxes. Again, that's taking out all the extra things that, this is basically the money they come home with. So they have,
Their salary probably says $30,000 a year.
Right.
Before tax and probably.
because yeah, you might be like, oh, they don't make much, but remember how much stuff comes out each
And that's
month.
probably like $20,000.
Income taxes, all that stuff. So together they have $3,337.50 per month to spend however.
Wow.
So they have this list here of what they thought their expenses would be per month, or like per item, per line item. But some of these are weekly, some of them are monthly. I don't think any of them are yearly. But we're gonna figure out how much they have in the month, and then like whether or not they're in a good spot, or is there some place that they can save. So
I have a question.
yeah,
I know this is getting way too deep into this fake couple. Do these people have like 3 or 4 children?
we didn't put in because we don't have daycare or anything like. I would assume they don't have kids. Are you talking about the grocery bill?
Yeah, I'm talking about the
Yeah.
grocery bill.
Maybe they eat very fancy groceries. I don't
Well,
know.
that's your own fault. If you're
Alright.
running out of money at the end of the month, maybe
So-
you shouldn't get
Money's
the
medicine.
5 oil pound steak. Get the 3-pound shell.
All right. So
Fork with the steak entirely.
So talking about this weekly grocery bill, we have to multiply that by 4 to figure out how much per month.
That is a lot. Like,
Incognito.
And these are all monthly. Entertainment, they have a $70 allowance for their entertainment per month or per week. So maybe that means they're going out, they're having dinner with friends or whatever it happens to be, like kind of, that's what they have budgeted.
maybe going to the weekly fish fry. But then it doesn't work for 2 people because normally this fish fry is like probably like $20 a person at most.
All right, so we're gonna add all this up and see where they stand.
Like these people are paying so much for groceries and entertainment, but they're paying less than $100 a month for phone and
Yeah.
I mean,
where
Alright.
do they get it? How bad is their
they're just stocking up.
Amish phone.
That's what's happening. They're just stocking.
Okay,
So they don't
so how are they doing in regards to all of this? Like,
roughly
Yeah, he switched from rent to a mortgage.
so it says, do you think they have anything left? Or, okay, yeah, it says, do you think they've left anything out when calculating their expenses? Is there anything listed there or like missing? So somebody asked about kids. Well, that you guys had to do with groceries, but like we're assuming they don't have kids, so there's no daycare listed here. But if maybe that's why the groceries are so high, maybe they're forgetting that they have to pay for daycare for their children or something. I don't know.
They just don't have daycare. So.
Is there anything that's missing?
Savings.
I would probably say savings is something that you should almost like put into your budget. So like thinking about, I need to save so much each month so that I have this kind of like this little egg that's like ready to go in case something bad happens. So leaving out savings, I don't know, did you guys see anything else?
$50,000 in cash, break the last if we're not easy.
I don't see anything in like particular. Okay, so it says, look at their total expenses and decide if they'll have enough to live on for the month. Do you think we're okay? Are they enough over?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they have about, is it 300 extra per month?
Yeah.
About 300?
Almost for like 400.
Almost 400?
A little over 400.
402 over. So that could go into savings. Now, one of the things that somebody mentioned before, I think I forgot to put in expected expenses, is credit card bills. So if they have any credit card balance, they have to make sure that that's been paid for. So that might be something that they want to add into their budget if they're trying to pay off a credit card or something that maybe they're missing. So they have about 400 extra, so it sounds like they're in a pretty good spot. So I would say some of that 400 should go to savings, that would be they set aside. Are there any areas where their expected expense may change?
Right.
Rent, well, they'd have to probably move in order for rent. Groceries might change. That could either go up or down depending on
I hope
what kind of, yeah.
Car insurance, depending if they got into an accident.
Yeah, so if you get in an accident, car insurance can go up because of an accident. Like all of a sudden it could go up.
Car payments.
Car payments. Utilities could change. So if it was a really cold or really hot month, if they're using their air conditioning more or their heat more, yep. Health insurance might change. One of the things they didn't expend for is any kind of car payment or car repairs or medical stuff. So
Car payment, what if they paid off their car?
yeah, maybe. So yeah, they might get down to nothing here. So there's places this can change. And so this, like I said, I do something like this in a Google spreadsheet, and it's a working document for me. I'm able to change it, and so if we got a different amount of pay in the month, sometimes when I work an event at school and I get a little extra pay, I have a different amount there, and there's more money that can go into savings that I can kind of watch. So I think people went to more something like this than a lot of times people used to balance their checkbook, and this is kind of, this is something that could be useful in the future.
I already
So,
do this, with even the small amount of money I have.
that's good.
Already, how much do I have? What do I want?
Yeah, what's your plan? Making a plan. Okay, so for your homework tonight, it's a little bit different homework assignment. It's a little bit, it looks kind of more reading because they're kind of giving you a scenario. And they want you guys to figure out, basically they're going to ask you some questions. Just be careful because there's multiple questions in the paragraph. It looks like, I think it's 4 total questions, but you're looking at different people's budget and then how much they have and do they have enough?
I don't think a high school to be a good financial advisor.
Yeah, you're going to be calling them and then giving them advice.